In the last 2 years, two-stroke motorcycle and ATV sales have increased by over 25% a year. More than 50,000 engines and personal watercraft are being sold in California each year. Two-stroke engines are also found in outboard motors for marine use, snowmobiles, and lawn and garden equipment such as lawn mowers, leaf blowers, weed trimmers, and chainsaws. These engines burn gasoline inefficiently. As much as 30% of the gasoline is discharged, unburned, into the environment. This not only impacts air quality but also causes water pollution. But why do these engines burn gasoline inefficiently? When you use a two-stroke engine, you know that you have to mix special two-stroke oil in with the gasoline. That oil is primarily made up of motor oil. What if you add non-toxic premix oil? We spoke with Terry Werner, Director of Engine Design at FMF.
After replacing the normal premix in the fuel and running 100% OhmStar, we had found some significant gains both on the dyno and field testing, up to 1.5, 2 horsepower on the dyno and foot-pound and a half of torque with virtually no smoke coming out of the back of the bike.
In dynamometer tests performed by FMF, horsepower was increased by 2 full points. The blue line indicates the horsepower increase from 42.5 horsepower to 44.5 horsepower when using OhmStar's 2C50X. The second graph shows that torque increased 1.7 foot-pounds by using OhmStar's 2C50X. During testing on the dynamometer, we started with a 32-to-1 mix of regular two-stroke premix oil. We slowly replaced the oil with the OhmStar product 2C50X in 1/2 ounce increments. The blue bars in the graph represent the amount of motor oil being mixed with gasoline, and the purple bars represent the amount of OhmStar 2C50X being mixed with the gasoline. At the start of the test, we showed an opacity, or black smoke, of 87%. After replacing the premix with 100% of OhmStar's 2C50X, the opacity was reduced to 17%. An overall reduction of over 80%.
This OhmStar product, it's not an oil-based product. It's carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen molecules, which are naturally occurring. You can basically drink this stuff. And from what I've seen it do to the pollution and exhaust, cleaning that realm up of a two-stroke engine, not to mention the lubricating factors it puts to the inside of the engine to make it run more efficiently and better fuel economy, it's a double-edged sword here.
As I stated earlier, two-stroke engines burn gasoline inefficiently. The main reason is due to the oil that the spark plug must burn. This oil eliminates the chance for a complete and efficient burn of all of the gasoline in the chamber. Let me put it this way. Have you ever thought of putting oil in your car's gasoline? That's a pretty ugly sight. So, with the OhmStar product, we completely replaced the oil. Beta Motors is the largest manufacturer and exporter of two-stroke motorcycles in Italy, producing over 35,000 motorcycles per year. Here are some of the comments they made on OhmStar's 2C50X.
Our test results indicate dramatic increases in fuel economy, horsepower, torque, and throttle response, and substantial reductions in engine temperature and engine vibration. We have never seen a product as effective as the OhmStar product in increasing engine performance. Our test results indicate that the OhmStar product not only increases engine performance, but also dramatically reduces toxic emissions. In order to adopt the OhmStar environmental program in Italy, we will immediately implement the OhmStar product in all of our motorcycle sales worldwide.
From what we found in our testing, that this product could very well revolutionize the two-stroke engine and possibly save its existence.
OhmStar provides non-polluting. It's not only a technological breakthrough, but it's an environmental breakthrough. And I think it's time to take a very, very close look at this stuff, both in testing and in performance, to see where we can go with this. I think it's the answer to the future of the two-stroke engine. it'd be a shame to see the two-stroke engine go the way of the dinosaur, because the power to weight ratio of a two-stroke engine is a highly efficient engine, and for marine application, it can be the ultimate.
One last thing I forgot to mention, since we're burning all the fuel properly, not only do we stop raw gas and oil from going into our water supplies, we stop the MTBE from going into our water supplies, or let's say our drinking water, because it's burned in the combustion chamber like it's supposed to be burned.
You know, with the kind of products, the kind of technology that we have today, we human beings are only limited by our imagination. This is the most exciting time in the history of the human species. But I got to tell you something. It's also the most dangerous, because we are in charge. We're making the decisions. It can be said that everything on this planet, the earth itself, is being held hostage by us because we're making the decisions. We're deciding what lives and what dies. That's a grave responsibility. Just understand that the choices that we have made yesterday, the choices and the actions that we have taken have created the world that we live in today. And the choices and the actions that we take now, today, will create our future.